Hi, you guys. I'm back. I just tried to do a video and I didn't think I had my sound turned up. So I'm out here in the dang dark, scared to death. Really haven't seen the moon for days. It's been really scary out here. And you know why I'm scared to sit on my own porch? It's because I watch too many scary camping videos and about Bigfoot and about the Dog Man. I don't know if you ever heard about the Dog Man, but it's so dang scary, and I hope you look it up. I hope you watch some videos on it. And I believe these stories because, I mean, why do people want to lie? I don't know. But anyways, how you doing? This is Patty. Welcome to my channel. It's so nice outside tonight. I mean, it's even a little warm. I hope those crickets aren't too loud. Anyways, you guys, I hope you're doing good. I'm doing good. I kind of been checking out everybody's story, like, channel, like Ziggy's, and I don't know. You know, I don't understand why, they keep accusing other people, Ziggy and Fred, of Jody Sue and Andy. I mean, there might be a possibility that they did do something. I don't know. I know one thing, you guys. That Jody Sue is on her YouTube, is doing a video or a live every single day, every single night, and sometime lasting throughout the whole day. And that is really weird to me, okay? It's one thing if you're lonely. It's one thing if you just really are desperate for money, I guess. But the thing is that it makes her look so suspicious that she freaks out on everyone, accuses everybody of stalking her, bothering her. And I'm sorry, Jody Sue, it's the truth. And maybe you have been in the past, but it seems like you over-exaggerate stuff. And, you know, you made yourself look completely suspicious in this case, in Summer Wells' case. My name's Patty, and I like to talk about Summer Wells. She's missing from Rogersville, Tennessee. She's been missing for 3 years now, and there's no clue. Her mom said that she just disappeared in 2 minutes. And basically, everybody was home when Summer went missing. They have no clues. They have nothing. My dog's looking around like he's scared. I don't know if you can see him. But, can you see him? Anyways, he's been looking around and I hear noises too, so I'm afraid. But anyways, yeah, I don't even like to come out much anymore from watching these stupid videos because they're pretty scary. But anyways, you guys, I have been talking about Summer Wells and her disappearance for the past 3 years and trying to keep up with everybody, you know, in their channels and who's talking about what. And, you know, what's really sad is there's just nothing really new. And, you know, we have nothing to go on with the Summer Wells case. But I do believe that, in my personal opinion, I believe that her parents, something happened, had something to do with it. They know where Summer is. That's my personal belief. Could it be Fred or Jody Sue or Andy or how about that other guy that was up on the hill camping? Could it be any of them? Yes, it definitely could be. But it's really weird how Don and Candace have acted this whole time. And I'll tell you what, I want to talk about Sebastian tonight. You know, I said I wasn't going to cover this case because it's drama, but I do want to say a few things and talk about my feelings on here. You know, the mob crew, if you have not been over there to that channel and seen what he has discovered through that video security camera footage of Sebastian's house at 3 o'clock in the morning, that there was a car outside. It was parked out on the side of his house on the road. And it made a few runs a couple times. It went around, it did like practice runs because it was going around that neighborhood. Well, then you can see for sure, you can absolutely see that the headlights went on the vehicle, and you could see the tail lights a little bit. You could see those flashlights. I'm going to tell you my opinion for what it's worth, and like I said, this is just my opinion. Everybody's innocent until proven guilty, but I believe that something happened at home bad. A fight ensued. Sebastian was disobedient or something, because I believe that the reason that Sebastian's scent went all the way to the retainer pond was because I believe he ran there away from them, trying to get away from the perpetrators. I believe that Sebastian took off running because when the police went out and the searchers went out that day, they said that it looked like Barefoot had dug into the sand at the retainer's pond. And what I believe is that they grabbed him and drug him back. And that's why the 2 flashlights, I believe they were out looking for him. And they put him in a car. And that car took him off somewhere. That's just what I think, okay? I have no proof of that, but you know what? It really makes sense to me that that could be a very possible theory, because it's strange that the dogs picked up Sebastian's scent at that retainer pond. And you know, I wish they would have had Chris and Katie's scent there too, to make sure their scent wasn't around the retainer pond, if you know what I mean. And I think it's a bunch of nonsense that parents of a missing child have time to go around and sue people for talking about this missing boy. They made this public information. Sebastian Rogers missing out of Tennessee. And you know what? He's a missing, vulnerable child, and we don't know where he is. And I'm sorry if the parents don't like people or the public talking about Sebastian or discussing theories or expressing their opinions, because that is our right to free speech. It's a constitutional right. And as long as you're not really bashing them or, outright accusing them, then I'm sorry. A lot of people don't like it. Don and Candace don't like it. But you're going to have that no matter what. There's all kinds of crazy people in the world. I mean, there's people that bully just to bully. I had a bully group that when I first started coming on Facebook, I was in a Facebook group, and this guy, I was defending him because I knew about this crime that happened to Haley Cummings. And you have no idea how bad I got harassed. This guy actually put my picture somehow, that he took a photo off of Google Earth of my mother's home, and he put my face in the attic window and was trying to scare me and was saying stuff to me. And then I started following them, and I seen him and his bullying group doing really bad things. And I tried to report it, but nothing was done as far as I know. But I mean, they were involved in some crimes, man. And they were really bad bullies. I mean, they were getting people fired from their job. People committed unalived themselves because they were bullied and harassed. They would call people's landlords. It was terrible. Just terrible. And yeah, they doxed the crap out of people. So I'm just saying to, I'm sorry, Chris and Katie, Donna, Candace, there's a lot of people in the world. If it wasn't for you two people, you'd have, if it wasn't for the channel creators, some of them, you'd have all kinds of people on the internet making comments anyways. Because they do. I mean, I've been bullied on my channel already and had people say nasty things to me. I mean, that's just a part of it. And you just block those people out of your life and you don't talk to them if you don't like them. And trust me, I've had quite a few people that I've had to hide from my channel because they were just so nasty. I'm hearing grass, like, movement. But, I figured if I come out here and I'm on video, if someone comes and kills me live, I'll be live if someone comes up and hurts me. Like a dog man or a Bigfoot. You never know. Or some creep. Because the world seems to be filled with a lot of crime lately. But yeah. Yeah, there really is crackling, but I don't know. I can't see over there. It's really dark in the woods. I don't know if you can see that. But, hey, there could be an animal watching me. We've had bears. Yes, our neighbor had a black bear. So it's kind of scary. But mostly we have deer that walk over there. And if I have some old vegetable peelings, I throw them over to them. I don't know if they like them or they don't, but once in a while. They are pretty to look at. But anyways, you guys, I don't understand Sebastian's parents wanting to bother others, because I know for a fact, and I seen Sebastian's step-grandparents following all these YouTube creators, taking pictures of their vehicle, bothering them, like harassing them. So I don't know where Katie and Chris get off saying that people are harassing them. But anyways, that's beside the point. But I just think it's unfair, a lot of the crap they've done to Betty, even though, when you're on YouTube and you're on these channels, they just love to get you in trouble. People love to get others in trouble. They're like fifth graders. Oh, call the police. I seen Betty somewhere. Oh, this should do it if we turn her in for this or that. That is so immature. It reminds me of like fifth graders acting like that. But anyways, this is my baby. Can you see him? Oh, the Charlie. He's so sweet. I just love him. I was worried that he would be barking out here. But yeah, isn't it weird that, that parents got time for this kind of stuff when Sebastian's missing? And I truly believe that they might know possibly what happened. I find it weird that Katie had to mention that Sebastian's flashlight was missing. His little mini flashlight. Really? He don't take his phone. He don't put his shoes on, and he's got sensory issues. He don't take his game. He don't take a jacket. It's cold. It's wintertime. he don't take those things, but he takes his mini flashlight. And I find that very interesting, that we got flashlights going in the backyard of Sebastian's house at 3 o'clock in the morning. And she mentions that he took his flashlight. How would she know he took his flashlight? I mean, maybe his flashlight was someplace completely different or lost. It's very strange. I don't think it's coincidence that she said that, because I believe she was covering for herself. That's just my opinion. You know, everybody's innocent until proven guilty, and I can't prove anything. You know, I don't really know. But I truly do believe that someone took him out of that house. I don't think it was willingly. I think there was 2 flashlights out there for a reason, and I believe they were looking for Sebastian, that he might have run away from them, and they caught him, and he went back to this car, and he was gone. Now, I don't know if he is alive or deceased. I really want to believe that he's alive, you know what I mean? Now that we've seen this vehicle in front of by Sebastian's house, now that we've seen, they're going to figure out the vehicle. Oh, Chris from the mob crew, he's going to figure it out, trust me. Look at that dog over there. I don't know if you can see, but he's going to figure it out. And what type of vehicle, I bet you, that was in there. They're going to get this solved. And what I really hope, I hope that, I don't know if you can see me at all in this video. I mean, I can't tell. Hey, I want to give a shout out to Knowledge is Power. I like that lady. Also, who else? All my subscribers, everybody that views my channel and leaves comments. You have no idea how much I appreciate that, and I look forward to it. I love going there looking to see if you left a comment for me. And sometimes I don't answer them, but I give you a heart because, you know, I see them and I recognize you, and I want you to know that I really appreciate you and your input and your comments. Except for the nasty ones, those who leave nasty ones, and then I send them away from my channel because I'm not into drama, you guys. You know that. I have never been into drama, and I don't want to get into it. I mean, I don't know if you think I'm drama, but I don't think I'm drama. I try to be calm, collective, have some common sense in this matter. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if that's a deer, but I can still hear something crackling like it's walking over in the grass. And yeah, it's freaking me out a little bit. Oh boy. Well, I do trust in the Lord, so, you know, He protects me, keeps me, and I have my dog out here, Charlie, and he's not going to let anybody come up here. He hears every dang noise. I don't really know what's going on with everybody because I haven't been able to catch up, but, you know, I still hear a bunch of drama and not really much going on with Summerwell's case. You know, I'm really sad. I really wanted to see her be found. I really wanted answers, and unfortunately, we don't always get answers, you know what I mean? I mean, gee, it's been 3 years. I think the reason that the FBI put out a reward for Sebastian is because they know he did not run away, and because they are trying to get somebody to come forward because they believe he was taken out of there, and I truly believe that, and they're trying to bring some pressure in. I really hope someone breaks and tells. I hope they find Sebastian. I hope they find Summer Wells. I hope they find Michael Vaughn, Elijah View, what's his name? Joe Clyde Daniels. He's still missing a boy out of Tennessee. You know, and I keep hearing these dang reports about these parents that aren't taking care of their kids and starving them and abusing them, and it's ridiculous. You know what? God help all these little children and protect them. You know, watch over them, Jesus, because it's terrible. But I am glad that these parents and these people are getting exposed. And, you know, that's the most important thing. We can pray for children all over the world. That children, that if they're being abused, that God will expose it. And that they will be delivered out of their abusive home. And I'm so grateful that Josie and Wyatt and Waylon, that they all were delivered and they're all doing well in a foster care home. And I pray for them and wish that everything turns out good for them in their life. And I pray that if they know anything, one of them boys will say something about what they know. And that maybe they'll really blow the cover off of Don and Candace. Because Don and Candace, there's just too much stories, too many lies, too many games. You know, these parents to me do not act like normal grieving parents. Like there's no way when Katie left and took off with Chris that they both took off and left and went to the campground right away. I mean, come on, and what was the parents doing going to Alaska? All this is very mysterious to me and suspicious. I mean, there's no dang way you'd have to pry me away from my house unless I'm out searching for her or him of my children. I would never be able to leave. And she tries to give this story that, oh, you know, I was afraid people are harassing me. Well, they weren't harassing her. They were driving by looking to see where Sebastian lived, and that was it, to see if they could go search neighborhoods and different places for Sebastian. That's what YouTube creators did, and that's what these people were upset about. What about the missing posters that all mysteriously kept coming down? That Dolly Vision and JLR and Bullhorn Betty, all these people have a passion to find Sebastian. And it seems like all they've done is get harassed in the Cajun Navy, too. And it's really, really suspicious to me. It's like they don't want Sebastian to be found. And the same with the Wells. They don't want Summer to be found. They wouldn't let people search their property. I mean, they don't want nobody around. And I heard Ernie went to jail again or whatever. And, you know, I don't even know Ernie. I have no idea. I've heard he's had a criminal past. Like I said, I don't get into that drama, but, you know, I think he's got some issues that he might be struggling with, like some mental stuff. And, you know, he probably needs to get some help or medication that will help him. That's just my opinion about that. And I'm sorry that all these people in the Summer Wells case and the Sebastian Rogers case want to make themselves look suspicious and look like they're guilty. They all make themselves look guilty, and it's their own fault. And then they go on YouTube and act like crazy people. Like I've seen CP on video doing interviews and acting so nasty and cocky to others. Argumentative. What kind of stepdad is that? You got a missing boy, and what do you got time for that? And, you know, and Don Wells and Candace acting like lunatics. you know, pooping on the live, sitting on the toilet on live, and Candace is over there stoned in the chair, and they're drinking and drugging and doing all this stuff. And hey, it's the truth. It is the dang truth. And I'm sorry, but it is. And them kids, I know that Summer had a terrible living environment, whether anyone wants to admit it or not. I mean, Chasing and Gavel and all these people that support Don and White Boy, every one of them that wants to support Donna Candace, will you go right ahead. But there was a reason them boys were taken from him, and Summer was not living in a good home. So you can make excuses all you want, but I never will. And I believe they were hurtful to Summer. And there was Child Protective Service cases open in Sebastian's case. And I believe that he was hurt too. Like I said, these are just my opinions. You know, everybody's innocent until proven guilty. You know? It's just what I feel. It's just what I've thought all along. It's such a quiet night here, like really peaceful. But like eerie quiet too, because I keep thinking, oh no, you know, what's gonna happen to me out here? Nothing. Like I said, I don't think Charlie would let anybody get by without alerting me. And I could run in the house fast as I can, you know. Yeah. What do you think about Ziggy over there? I would never be with a man, sorry, that could be a suspect in this case, who is a drug addict and has a criminal history. I mean, what do you want in a job? I mean, that's a job, taking care of somebody like that. That's a full-time dang job, Ziggy. Having to take care and support somebody like that. And what? I heard he wasn't even there with you. That the first place he went to was Ben Hill. What was that for? To see Laura? To get more substances that you know of? You don't know of? You don't even know, Fred. You don't even know the things that he's done in his past, but you think he's, you know, perfect and great, and that everything's fine. And I'm not trying to be mean to Fred either, but I mean, come on. Ziggy does not know Fred. She does not know him. She thinks she does, but I'll tell you what, she didn't know him long enough to get married to him. I mean, that's really scary. You think a woman her age would know, you know, wow. But, I don't know. She's had a lot of problems. I know a lot of people don't like her. A lot of people do like her. I tried to like her, and I tried to follow her. I would say nice things to her, compliment her, and you know, she would not say one thing to me. She would not like my comment. She would not acknowledge me, nothing, ever, never, never. Finally, I just gave up, and I thought, wow, she doesn't even, you know, care about her, you know, subs. She don't even want people to like her, and she don't want to like anybody. I mean, how fake is that? That's fake. You know, like I said, I try to comment on my stuff because I do care about all my subs and love them. You know, I was in the mob crew chat tonight. I don't get to go in, like, live chats very much, but I was in there, and some of the ladies said hi to me that I know, and I was just so, you know, like Sonya and different ones. I was like, wow, that just brightens my day, you know, that these people say hi, they remember me, they know me. So that made me feel really good. Everything's been going pretty good, I guess. You know, I've been wanting to do stuff this summer, and I don't know, my husband just doesn't like to do anything, and I want to go camping, and I want to get out there and look for Bigfoot and Dog Man, because I believe they're out there, and that is very scary. And you know what? I think so. When I was young and I used to party, I used to be a little party girl. I loved to skip school. I loved to go out and smoke hippie lettuce. We would all get together, all the kids from school, seniors and stuff, and they would get a keg. We would pitch in and buy a keg of beer. We'd go out in the woods, the Omer Plains, and there's stories from way back of people seeing and hearing witchy wolves, they call them. These witchy wolves that look like wolves, they call them witchy wolves. Very scary. And, you know, I was out there before, and me and my friends, you know, we felt like we were being watched, and we were scared of them. And then, when I started hearing about these people and their dog man experiences, it clicked with me. I bet you that, you know, I think that's a dumb name, dog man, but that's what they call them. But I truly believe that's what they were seeing about 20 miles from me. And they were seeing them, and, you know, I think that different places have different names for them, just like different places had different names for Sasquatch. So, yeah. Some people call it the werewolf. They say it looks like a werewolf. It's huge, has super head. I heard a story. This guy was driving down the road in a semi-truck, and one of them was chasing him along the road, keeping up with the semi-truck, and actually jumped on it and put his head in the window. And that semi-driver said his head was half of my size of my windshield, and he was humongous. Like, he was, like, I don't know if he said 10 foot tall, 12 foot tall, hairy, black, looked like a dog, but looked like a werewolf, but so crazy, right? Not completely covered with hair, but and howling. And I have heard the different sounds that people have recorded in different national parks and different places. And who knows, you know, how can there be so many people that have sightings and hear stuff and it not be real? That's all I'm saying. And sometimes I think, well, maybe Sasquatch are giants. Maybe giants were breeding with other things, because in the Bible it talks about these hairy giants. And, you know, maybe it's a breed of theirs, you know. And, you know, Esau in the Bible, Jacob's brother Esau, he was hairy, like very hairy. And he smelled like the woods because he was a hunter and he was a big one. So, you know, you never know. You know what I mean? Can't say for positive, because I have never seen anything like that. But anyways, yeah, I'm off in a different direction, aren't I? But, yeah, I think Sebastian was taken on home by vehicle. I think if the police and the FBI were to look at them videos that the mob crew has done, they would see this. If they don't already know it, they could have already known it. They could have already seen this. But you can even see someone, you can make out someone standing there kind of with a flashlight, helping whoever or doing something by this car. The flashlight that walked over, like they walked in that direction. So it's very, very bad. And someone is about to get caught. Yeah, I believe there's not going to be long before there's an arrest in the Sebastian Rogers case. That's just my personal feelings. And people better start getting afraid, because it won't be long now, because I truly believe that Chris at the mob crew has figured most of this out. And I truly believe that's what happened. And those responsible better be very afraid, because the truth always comes out, you know what I mean? And, oh, I hear something. Like an animal. Don and Candace, just because, you know, they've been doing whatever they want to do, you know, the day is coming. The day's coming, I truly believe that they're going to have to answer for Summer Wells. And, you know, people blame Don Wells and White Boy, and different people blame Bullhorn Betty for going to Don's work and shouting and causing a ruckus there. But you know what? I know that Don talked to Bullhorn Betty and to Molly, and I believe JLR. I don't know who else was there. Or it was, oh, what's his name? Joshua. Not Josh. Jeez, I can't think of his Justin. Justin for all. Anyways, they were all there. And I believe, anyways, Don made a deal with them that he would go meet them for breakfast at like 6 o'clock in the morning. And they got ready and they went there to go have breakfast with Don, because they were coming there to help Don and Candace find the Summer. I mean, they truly were. They wanted to help search. They wanted to help bring awareness. And Don talked to them and acted like, yeah, I'll be there at 6 in the morning. I don't know if it was Burger King or McDonald's, one of them places. But they were supposed to meet him for breakfast. And he stood them up, and he would not answer their phone. So they got mad and went to his work. And I don't blame them, because sometimes people have their own way about being very passionate about justice. And yeah, maybe Betty, you know, goes about it ways that people don't like, or is too boisterous. But you know what? You don't have to like her or follow her if you don't want to. But I care about Sebastian and Summer Wells, and I have enjoyed different interviews that Bullhorn, Betty, and them got, you know, regarding the Summer Wells case. So, you know, I think it's ignorant when people keep bullying someone. If you don't like her, just don't watch her, you know. I say that about everyone. If you don't like them, you know, don't watch them, ignore them. I mean, there's quite a few people I don't like. You know, as far as true crime creators, I wouldn't consider them true crime creators. Like, Ziggy's not a true crime creator. She doesn't talk about crime. She tells us everything that Fred said, and she does horoscope stuff and tries to earn money. I know that. And good for her. That's what she wants to do. I mean, I could never depend on something like that. I'm not monetized, but I could never depend on that kind of money. I had regular jobs and a profession most of my life, and I retired. And, you know, I was a city clerk. I was a private care for, like, home health care for elderly people. I was trained in dementia and Alzheimer's, and I ran a support group for them and, like, a daycare. I mean, I had a bunch of girls that I supervised that went in and took care of the elderly. And, you know, I'm just saying, I had a profession. I worked most of my life, so it's really hard for me just to understand, like, that's all you really want to accomplish in your life? I mean, is that your goals? You just want to be on YouTube as your source of profession? I mean, some people do really good at it. Like I like Dolly Vision because he has like a call-in show. So I love the callers. And I like the Lab because he's pretty funny. He's comical. And I like a lot of people are good at this crap. You know, Pascal, he's really good at it. You know, they have like a talk show. But, you know, as far as some of these other ones, they're just talking about, oh, so-and-so did so-and-so. And that witch, she did this to me. And she did this. And she's this. And they're that. And you did this. And up yours. And I hate you. And don't contact me. Or they're talking about some other crazy thing. So, you know, I'm not trying to cut down certain channels. I'm just saying that is a lot of that going on, you know. Instead of talking about the actual child or children or persons that are missing. Like, just say, you know, this is a gossip channel. And say, I like talking about other people. And I like drama, so, you know, that's why I'm on here. Once in a while, I'll mention Summer Wells or something like that. But, yeah, oh, look, you can see me better out here. I don't know why I didn't come out here in the first place. How stupid, right? Yeah, well, I'm getting old, and I do have a little bit, I think, of dementia. But, yeah. Anyways, you guys, I think we're pretty close to finding out what happened to Sebastian. And I pray to God that it won't be long till we find out what happened to Summer Wells. That little girl, I love her. I love Sebastian too. I love Michael Vaughn. He's so dang cute. You know what? Why can't these police find any clues? I don't get it, you know? I want to turn this way. Wonder if you can see my... Not really, you can't even see nothing behind me, can you? No. But anyways, yeah, I missed everybody, and I wanted to come on and say hi. And tell you I love all of you. Don't give up hope. Don't give up hope with Sebastian. Don't give up hope with Summer Wells or Michael Vaughn. Michael Vaughn is missing out of Fruitville, Idaho. And he was a little 5-year-old boy. And he went missing July. And it's been 3 years too. And no sign, no nothing, no proof of life. So we don't know. We just don't know. But yeah. I hope the police I hope somebody finds all of them. And I'm still waiting for justice for Suzanne Morphew. So, oh my gosh, I can barely see out here. But anyways, you guys, yeah, I don't know. It seems like I wanted to tell you something else, and now I don't remember. But I do believe they're getting close to, they're going to break Sebastian's case, and someone's in trouble pretty soon. And I know, Don and Candace's day is coming, don't you worry. You know, I've told you, I really truly believe that she never made it home. And if she did, then Don was there waiting to take her out of there. And that's just my personal opinion. Allegedly, everyone's innocent until proven guilty. You know, so. Well, anyways, you guys, I'm going to go. But I wanted to just do a little video and tell you that I care, okay? And I'm still around. Don't give up on me, baby. Don't give up on me, baby. Remember that song? I don't know if you ever heard it. So, anyways, God bless you. Hit the like and subscribe button. I know Jody Sue Brown says that she don't like it when people say hit the like button or subscribe because it's manipulative. Well, the only way that a video ever gets noticed is if somebody likes it or puts comments, because it gets pushed through the algorithm on YouTube. YouTube will put it out if they have people liking it. And so when you're a new channel, it helps Jody Sue. I mean, I don't know how many subscribers you got. You probably got a lot, but you never really have very many viewing you. Because I do come in and check out once in a while, see how you're doing. Or see what story you got going on now. But I really wish, Jody Sue, that you would get out of that dang trailer and have a life. And stop worrying about everybody else and what they're doing. So, yeah. Because you're missing out on life and you're not getting no younger and you're just sitting in that, what is it, a camper, and just talking about everybody stalking you, and I don't know who stalks you, so. But, anyways, alright, I'm gonna go, you guys. Love you. Bye.